What the? Oh, great. Um, you go live, and next thing you know, some prompt comes up. You blah 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 moderation yada yada blah 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 blah. I'm like, I wanted to go live, not sit here and read a lecture. Oh man, and we digress. Well, the we kind of devolved more like it. Yeah, good morning, everybody. It's Monday out here, and it's a whopping 36 degrees Fahrenheit. It's supposed to be like this on and off all week, apparently. It's going to be cold every night and morning. Back to the 30s. Sounds like the name of a rather weird post-prohibition time travel experiment. But okay, well, not necessarily suspicious things going on with David Tennant. Um, the latest thing I've heard is they're probably filming that Fortnite thing that's supposed to be coming out. And oh goodness gracious, when did Fortnite become the basis for Doctor Who? Or the base advertising platform or whatever. It's just nuts. Oh man, I'm a bit weirded out because today I have to go in there, and then after a couple hours they're going to send me all the way up to the front of this building, which is going to be a good hike, and then I have to sit there and go, well, we're trying to find ways to make company better. I'm like, don't you have guys that you pay outrageous amounts of money to do this? You know, oh gosh, so why'd you bring up movies? Because I tried to watch. Let me stress the word tried to watch Evil Dead Rise. I just didn't get it. No. Maybe it's because I'm too spoiled of Bruce Campbell. But then again, I like the Evil Dead remake they did. I don't know why everybody had a cow about that. But I don't see this going anywhere. They try to now they're throwing in another Necromonicon or whatever it is. It just happened to be hanging out, hidden in an abandoned vault. So RTDs, I wouldn't believe anything RTD. Because sometimes he'll say stuff to mislead you, so watch out. Or let the buyer beware, as they say, because RTD was known for doing that. So I tried watching it. I fell asleep like 3 or 4 times watching Evil Dead Rise. Since when did they have 3 books? The only time I saw 3 books was in Army of Darkness, and that was as a trap. So if you picked the wrong one, you got zonked. I never heard anything before in Evil Dead about there being 3 books. It's just the whole thing didn't work for me. I really tried. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it another shot someday. Even Lady G was like, eh. And you got to do a lot wrong in a horror movie to make her go, eh. Well, the Friday the 13th thing is Halloween and all that, the slasher movies, the indestructible, creature thing. It just, ugh. They've made fun of that in so many different movies now. I saw the slug creature concept art. I know, gastronaut. I know, ain't that? Yeah, I saw, yeah, the concept art leaking out there. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there. First Evil Dead was probably the best one. And everything that came after it was far better than Evil Dead Rise. I just. Um, okay, so now they're calling him Edge Doctor. Yeah, that came out of that script they had that slipped out part of it from the I think the Minecraft thing. They stole her car. Why? What? Oh man! What kind of car was she driving? I've never had anyone break into my house to steal a car. Well, they might as well just call him the fill in the gap doctor, because the spackle doctor. What? I guess that's basically all it was for. Um, he was just basically there to fill the gap because Shooty was unavailable. Shooty had a lot of things to finish up, so that's why he stepped in for the 60th specials. Um, I know that is terrible that someone would break into a house, to steal and go for anything. It's just, ugh. And of course, in our country, you can't do anything to defend yourself or you get sued. Ugh, craziness. Oh, what they did catch the guys, but they can't find the car. Um, if it was one of the newer cars, shouldn't it have a GPS system in it? Oh, then again, one of them might look at me. I'm CSI Lima. I'll throw on my sunglasses. Okay, what do we got? Okay, so far I'm having a much better day. Like I said, very sorry to hear about that. Yeah, Sophie goes back to the vet on Wednesday, by the way, for you folks who are curious. I don't think she's ever going to get sight back in her right eye. Well, I'm glad they were able to catch them because okay. Because most newer cars, they could probably have tracked it, but still, why would they break into a house to steal a car is beyond me. It's like, they just pick one up on the street, crazy. But the world's gone nuts anyway. Me, like I said, I don't even care who gets elected president anymore or anything like that. Either way, you're going to get the same thing you got for how many years. You got the same people. You've got people who've been sitting in Congress for decades, if not more than half a century at sometimes, and then they wonder why nothing changes. And you can't get term limits put in because the way the Constitution was set up, the people whose term would be limited would be the ones voting on it, just like Congress voting themselves pay raises for doing basically nothing. Oh, man. Well, at least, like I said, I got the day off in the middle of the week this week. I wish it was for better reasons. Poor Soph's got to go back to the vet. But at least she's been gaining weight. She's been active. She's been eating. But she's steadily getting more and more ticked off at us. Because we got to give her, medication for her thyroid. Plus, we got to give her medication for her eye. And she's like, I'm getting sick of you people. And she's got to wear that cone this week. I have an eerie feeling they're going to recommend that they remove her eye. Daleks in Manhattan, I'd have to rewatch it. Yeah, I saw the pictures of that too, of them setting up the film up there on top of a building. The monks, the headless monks. Oh, okay. Was it a trilogy about the monks only? Oh wait, what was Series 10? Series 10. No. I'm thinking of the wrong monks. The monks in what do you call it? The pyramid at the end of the world, stuff like that. Those guys. Okay, I was thinking about the wrong monks. Yeah. I thought they were an interesting villain. They just kind of just show up and they fool you into thinking, well, we're here to help you. And then they turn around and feed your brains full of stuff. Kind of like most of your governments do now. I don't know why. It's like, wait a minute. No, Series 10 was Capaldi. My brain snapped. And I was like, no, okay. So, yeah, that was those monks. Okay. I remember there were people throwing fits about seeing the Ice Warriors without their suits. And it's something we'd never seen before. You mean the mandrills? Oh, God, those things. Oh, Nightmare of Eden. The Vervoids, of course, Terror of the Vervoids, the vagina-headed plants. Yeah, oh, man. Well, folks, I've got to get going because I'm actually a couple minutes over my scheduled time. So take care, everybody. Enjoy your Monday. I hope your weeks are great. Oh, the Bandrels from Time Lash. I thought those were the Morlocks. Or wait a minute, they got turned into Morlocks. Yeah, Time Lash was definitely not one of my favorites. Okay, got to get running. Take care, everybody. We'll catch you all later. Sorry, I'm getting my races mixed up today on Doctor Who. That's kind of bad, but okay. And we'll see you all hopefully tomorrow.